I got this, a clutch brake. I got all the pieces of this puzzle sitting there, ready to go in there. I guess let's just dive right into this. Well, like I said, guys, might as well just jump right into this one. So, yeah, the first thing, this flywheel's got to go up in there, and I believe that's going to be the worst part. That's heavier than these pieces because they can go in pieces, so that's not so bad. But that's 90 pounds of flywheel right there, and it's not 90 pounds ain't a ton of weight, but at the same time, when you're in a limited space with it, it's going to be fun. So, as many of you have mentioned, all you got to do is get you a couple studs. No, not those studs. We're going to do the crankshaft of that has 7/16, 20, I believe, whatever, 7/16 fine thread bolts. I'm going to take a little grinder here, zap the heads off these real quick. We're going to do it one at a time. I need some electricity. And I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about in 5 minutes when we get to that point. I think this is going to actually work out pretty good. It's going to make my life a little easier. And at this point, anything that makes my life easier, I'm all about it. So let's get that. There's one. Fits through nicely. I'll take that. Let's make that two. Now into the tractor I go. Studs are in. Time for the light work. Guys, I'm going to do the best I can here. I know this is very impossible to see, but got my two studs. So I'm going to take this flywheel and see if I can manhandle it on there to get it on those studs. And then all I got to do is just push it back and stick a bolt or 8 in it. Shit, it's practically putting herself together. So now for the fun. Okay, you. How's that? Got to go like that. And oh, yeah. All right, get 1 foot over here. Okay. Well, I wish I could stand up down there. That would make this a little bit easier. There ain't no part of this that's going to be easy whatsoever. I'm going to try and pull one out, see if I can get one started. I don't know if that's going to make this any better, but maybe. Oh, I did it. Oh, no, I didn't. Son of a gun. Yes, I did. Okay. There. Oh, yeah, look at that. My arms are only going to hurt for 3 days now, not the whole week, so that's going to be good. Have to get a text message right now, don't I? Sure. That's one bolt started. Let's get a couple more in there to make sure I got it right. Excellent. I'm not wrong. Love it. All right, well, let me grab my wrench and get those all zapped in there. Then we'll move on to the next problem. Oh, which I don't think will be that bad. The clutch, that flywheel is, oh, man, that hurts. I was most worried about getting that flywheel in there, and I'm really, really happy to see it in there. And for those of you who are going to question everything I do, if you missed last week's video, yes, I had someone put a rear main in this because I don't have the right tools to do it. Not that that's ever stopped me before, but in this particular case, this is one job I don't want to do twice. Or even 3 times. I don't even want to do it the first time, so there you go. All right, there we go. Okay, guys, now for the action part of this. So these are, okay, don't you fall. These are kind of self-explanatory. Front disc, flywheel side, which you can't see, but I can see it. So yeah, that goes in there, something like that. Of course, it ain't going to be perfect yet because got to get this guy in there too. There's a lot that's got to go on here, and it's got to go in kind of a certain way, so I hope I can make all that a reality here. And I know some of you who have done this before are probably saying, don't do it like that. And you're probably right, but I got nothing else to go by, so that ain't a big deal. That's going to work. Where's the next disc? Okay. This one says, rear disc, pressure plate side. Gotta lose my hat. Get warm now. How am I gonna make that go through there and into there and through that? It's one of these times where it wouldn't hurt to have an extra buddy here, but at that rate, I still don't know where I would put him. So, oh well. Let's push on. Oh, get back on there, you sonner. Okay, now I just got to try and make all this work. Okay, well, I got that there. Let's get a bolt or two around the outside of this. There. All right, guys. We're home free now. Yes, that is exactly what I was hoping for. Well, let me round up some more bolts because, yeah, as you remember, there was a couple that were broke off in the flywheel. I got them out. You wouldn't believe it if I told you, but they actually just turned right out. So, hot dog. I can't believe that wasn't more trouble than it actually was. But I'm glad it wasn't. Well, shoot, we could have this thing back together and driving by tomorrow. We'll see. All right, let me go get another tool. And guys, don't let me forget to put the trans brake back in. I bought a new trans brake for it. Or clutch brake, sorry. Same thing. Different, but different. You know, whatever. Well, I suppose we're at that point now where, I don't know, maybe this will work. Let's give her the old college try, guys. Got more grease on me than I care to care about. Yeah, let's get this out of the road. Where it needs to be. Who'd have thunk? Okay. I'm going to go up a little bit higher. I'm going to go make sure my throwout bearing grease hose is going through the right hole, because that's going to be a problem if it isn't. we hooked on now? There's only so many things in here to get hooked on. Yeah, we're hooked on something, all right. All right, guys, let me go give a quick underneath inspection. I'm going to call that good for tonight. I'm going to rest on it. Maybe tomorrow I'll be refreshed and maybe things will just slide right together. I mean, I've seen weirder things happen, so let's meet you back here tomorrow. Hi everyone, welcome to the second day of WWE wrestling transmissions all day long. So let me show you. I made a couple changes in here just this morning because I didn't feel right about stuff. I took all the bolts out of that clutch, and you can see I went ahead and put new bolts in. I just didn't feel good about those 40-year-old rusty bolts, especially considering when I took that apart, 2 of them were broke off in there. I didn't want to make that... I didn't want that to happen again to me this time. So everything's back in. My clutch tool pushes in and out of there fairly easy enough, I guess. But I got a lack of space, so I got to move the transmission before I can get it out. Don't ask me how I got it in there, because I don't know, but it ain't coming out now. I actually popped that out to put the transmission in gear, so that way I can spin the brake disc to try and turn the input shaft a little bit to line it up where it has to be, because that was something I didn't think about yesterday either. But amazing what 3 beers and a good night's sleep will get you. So let the fight begin. There, get that guy out of the way now. I'm not going to throw it far. I don't know if I might need it again, because sometimes things just don't go as planned. But whatever, I digress. Well, guys, after fighting this stupid thing for the last 2 hours, I think I finally am making some headway. I've had this damn transmission on and off of here about 3 times trying to make sure my alignment was going to be right and everything else, and I finally, oh boy, we're so close right now. Come on, baby. Using the screwdriver to wedge my deal up here so it's kind of holding pressure going that way. I just go up and down a little bit and hope for the ooh, I better go double check my throw-up bearing. Okay, so it looks like everything's lined up for the most part. That's oh man, she's so close. I really literally have the distance of the pilot bushing to get in yet. That's you to slide on into place there. We're there. Let me get a bolt in before it comes apart. We're locked on now, guys. Holy cow. I can't believe it. It's done. It's in. Okay. Whew. All right, I got bell housing bolts in. Let's get all this garbage right out of the way. But first I gotta get this piece of shit out of the way. I gotta put this on the right direction. I wasn't sure, so I just put it on here in case something were to happen. It would at least, you can't even see what I'm talking about, the bracket here. I put this on here a while back just in case I had to set it down. It would at least be setting on its mounts, but I couldn't remember which way it went in. Clearly it's the other way, which is fine. I can, ooh, that's another thing. I better get this out of here. I can't have my chain going through there. That'd be a bad deal. Oh. Come on, you. I'm tired and I'm sore and I'm sick of fighting you. Let's just get done. Remember this side with this ridiculous stack of washers. Hey, whatever, if it works, it works. Didn't I drop one of those down there? I did, and I can see it. I want to make sure everything's the way it should be. There. All the way through. Let me tighten that down, get my crane out of here, and we're gonna call this a day, maybe even the whole week. Yeah. Yeah. Man, that sure is a good feeling to have all the heavy work done. And it's an even better feeling to know that I still have all my fingers. I did that entire job 100% by myself. Like I said, guys, if I can do some of these ridiculous jobs that I do, anybody can. It's just a matter of patience, giving it your best shot and not backing down. Now, I'm not gonna, hold on. I've earned this one. I'm not gonna kid you too much. About an hour and a half ago, when I did not have the camera turned on, there was a lot of cussing going on in here. And I was just about this close to giving one of my heavy truck guys a call. I can't get this transmission in. Can you come over, give me a hand, show me what I'm doing wrong? But a little persistence paid off, and I ended up having to realign the clutch 2 or 3 times because, well, I mean, long and short, guys, it's in there. All I got left to do is the bullshit work. Yeah, I got to get all the drive shafts back in. I got to hook up all them hoses. I got to put the inside back together a little bit better than it is now. Make sure everything's good and tight, and then, you know, just give it a shot. So guys, that is well going to do it for me today. I need to walk away from that for about a week and just, you know, cheers everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.